Yo, what is up guys? LostNUnbound here, and we've got some awesome news today. You know, usually when we get news, we get some nice stuff, some positives, but there's always a negative to it. Today is different. Now, a lot of talk was about MyGM mode recently. Is it coming back? Are they going to bring back association? Nobody really knew, to be honest. I didn't know, you guys didn't know, nobody was too sure. Now, Operation Sports just released some news saying that there is a new game mode called MyLeagues. I'm going to talk about that in a second, guys. It sounds awesome. But before I even get to that, I was thinking, right when I heard that, I thought, you know what? MyGM mode's gone. MyLeague is here instead. Okay, what are we going to do about it? It still looks nice. But what I found out is that MyGM will also be there. So if MyLeague doesn't live up to the hype, we've still got MyGM mode there. I'm excited about that because you guys know I love MyGM mode. But right now, I want to talk about MyLeague. You might be saying to yourself, wait a second, Lost. What is it? What is MyLeague? Is it a new game mode? Is it association? It is a new game mode. It is very similar to association, very similar to MyGM mode, but they take it to the next level. If you watch my Twitch live streams where I play MyGM mode, you know how often I say hashtag 2K logic. Just kind of making fun of the logic in 2K, how sometimes it is just ridiculously unrealistic, because dumb trades, dumb decisions, all of that would happen so often every single stream. But what they added for MyLeagues was trade logic. That was one of the first things I saw, and when I saw that, I was excited. So maybe there will be some options where, you know what, first off, it's a normal trade logic just like the NBA. It's realistic. Not so many blockbuster trades. There will still be some. It's going to be fairly even with the trades. There might be a strict trade logic where it's a much bigger challenge. There might be an easier one for the people who are not as good as MyGM mode. There might be those options because what they said is they want to make this more of a sandbox mode. And what I mean by that was MyGM mode, don't get me wrong, in my opinion it was great, but there were some holes, and one of the big holes in it was that you didn't have room. You didn't have room to make it your MyGM. You didn't have so much room to make yours unique. Now this is what I mean by sandbox. It gives you the control to customize your MyGM, to customize the series, the decisions, to make yours different from the rest. That's what I love. Trade logic is just one piece of that. And while we're on the topic of trades, they also mentioned the Blockbuster trade frequency. Because right now, if we hop on 2K, we take a look at some trades, we might see Kobe Bryant in a first-round pick for Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul for Darren Williams, and Joe Johnson. Obviously, I'm just throwing out some random names out there, random players, but unrealistic stuff like that happens. So hey, if we put the Blockbuster trade frequency at a different level, then in that case what might happen is that it will be a lot more realistic. There might be plenty of smaller trades like there are in the NBA, but you're not going to see Kevin Love for Andrew Wiggins every other day. Now the next topic is actually pretty interesting, the ambition factor. Now some other topics that I've got on this list, in-season training. They used to have this in association. You could do practice, weekly, that stuff was cool. They did take that out, I believe, from MyGM mode. I wasn't a big fan of that decision, but it does look like they will be bringing that back. Along with that, aggressive re-signing by the CPU. At the end of the first season, LeBron James is a free agent. I don't think I've ever seen LeBron James go back to the Heat in MyGM mode during the free agency. He's always signed, almost always signed, by a different team. In real life, they were aggressively trying to get him back. And you know, if I played MyGM mode 100 times, 200 times, you would expect that at least 1-2 times, at least he would come back. Realistically, maybe 40%, maybe 30% of the time. So now they should be more aggressive with re-signing players, once again on a base-by-base situation. Now one last topic, the draft class quality. If you do not pick a draft class, if you do auto-generated, you get somebody projected to be a late first-round pick to be picked top 5. It's so random, it's so inconsistent. So this isn't the biggest part, but hey, it could just add to the depth of the game mode, guys. I'm so excited for it. I'm sure you guys are as well. I think it's MyGM mode to the next level. Like I said, worst case scenario, if MyLeague doesn't live up to the hype, MyGM mode is still there. And I'll still be doing a MyGM series as well along with MyLeague, because you know I love MyGM mode, you guys love MyGM mode. That's the plan. I think it's going to be awesome. I really do think that this is a best case scenario for all association fans, for all MyGM mode fans. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to join LNU Nation for your #1 source of all NBA 2K15 news, info, MyLeague, MyGM mode, guys. So much coming up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at LostNUnbound. That is hands down the best place to reach me. My Twitch channel will be in the description, and I try to live stream over there several times per week. And as always, guys, I'm LostNUnbound, and have a great day. Peace out.